Well, so many families have new puppies at home right now after the holidays, and it's time they start getting their shots. We're joined once again this morning by our pet vet, Dr. Jennifer Crow from Noah's Animal Hospital, to help explain what all those shots are for. And good to have you. No fun for the puppy, but what are the first shots that have to be given?
So just like our babies, dog babies, cat babies, they're going to get vaccines too, but they age so much faster. So most of the vaccines that they're going to get are going to be between the age of 6 weeks and 16 weeks. Things like distemper and parvo. And those are important because our dogs are so much more social. And these are diseases that can be carried by other animals. They can be out in the environment. And so they're going to pick them up at a young critical age where they can cause permanent injury or death and make them really sick.
Now, are all of the vaccines required or are some optional?
Some are optional. There are vaccines that are considered core vaccines that every dog should have: distemper, parvo, rabies, and there are some that are going to be recommended based on lifestyle, whether they're going to be boarding, whether you take them to doggy daycare. So those are other reasons that it's really important to go see your veterinarian for these vaccines rather than just a vaccine clinic or getting them on your own, because there's so much more than vaccinating when you've got a new puppy or kitten.
Okay, and so that's part of the pet budget along the way. What's the range in price that somebody should keep in the back of their mind when they're taking their pup in to get their shots?
So there's going to be an exam fee, and then each vaccine is probably going to run between $10 and $20. A lot of places, including Noah's, will have a package where you don't have to pick what you're going to do based on cost because it's all included in one fee.
Okay. All right. And then, again, how often should pet owners be wary of getting the shots? Is it just an annual time, or is it even more frequent than that?
So in puppies, it's going to be about once a month. That way we can introduce their body to the disease in a way that it can fight it off if they get exposed to the real thing. We can decrease the shed so that we reduce exposure to other pets, and we can keep them from having really severe symptoms if they get the disease. So once a month in puppies so that we can build that immunity as they age. And then there are some vaccines that are given every year, some that are going to be every 3 years, okay. And then some testing for things like heartworms, for parasites. And that's something we'll talk about at another time.
Okay, and one last reminder, with the first shots for a pup, if they haven't received their shots just
6 to 8 weeks is when they start to lose their own immunity, okay, from mom, and we need to build it.
All right. Thank you very much, our pet vet for this morning, Dr. Crow. Appreciate it.